passionate, extreme WWE fans look like, sound like, act like, look no further than Philly. Tonight, a packed Wells Fargo Center is home to Monday Night Raw. And we have the much-anticipated rematch. It's the fan-treasured Intercontinental Champion, Jey Uso. For the second time in a couple weeks, he's putting the Intercontinental title on the line. The Badass is determined to get it back. Braun Breaker has been super spearing everything in sight. It's Jey and that history-rich belt that he's targeting. And we're getting closer to deciding things. Triple H revealed it. It has quickly become one of the most prized possessions. The over-the-top, incredibly bling, crown jewel championship belt is here. Cody and Gunther will battle for it. Nia and Liv will clash for it. American made. The Julius and Brutus will be in action. #1 tag team contenders tournament is on the line. Well, they've conquered bitter rivals and now focus on fresh ones. The Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio is teaming with the dynamic young star he mentors, Dragon Lee. The high-flying duo trying to make it to the tourney finals. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you. 12 days away from things in Saudi. But right now, Big Bronson Reed is arriving at the arena. Oh! Seth Rollins! Seth freaking Rollins! The security is separating them. Remember, it was August 6th that it all started. 6 tsunamis, and Seth Rollins was out of action.
Seth freaking Rollins is headed our way.
He returned on September 30th and stomped Reed's head in the steel steps. And now, with this intensity, here he comes. Wasting no time, taking over Raw immediately.
Cut it! Billy, let's get crazy! Right here, right now! Bronson Reed, you want to be famous, big boy? I'll make your ass famous! Get out of here and let's fight!
He's asking for Big Bronson Reed immediately, Wade.
Well, Bronson Reed just got laid out, and his general manager, Adam Pearce, the
Oh, man!
Oh, my God.
Security guard just went flying. And Reed just plowing through security on his way to the ring.
Just give up while you can, security.
Remember what happened at the capper of the last Monster Standing match? Here goes Seth flying at him!
A highly enraged Seth freaking Rollins, who has been desperate for a piece of payback for months now against the man who put himself on the map at Seth Rollins' expense, Bronson Reed.
Security now in the ring. Adam Pearce has ordered them to be separated, and finally they're able to do that.
Well, hats off to this security crew. They've already been flattened once. They're coming back.
Oh, no!
Now's round 2, lads.
Headbutt and 2 elbows, and now the coast is clear. Big boot. Death Valley driver. 6 tsunamis ago.
God. Look what's coming, Joe. Look what's coming, Joe. It's an instant replay.
Oh, and that's smart enough of Seth Rollins just to roll out of the ring.
Well, he had to. He was about to spend a couple months on the shelf, but Bronson Reed refusing to stop it. He's coming our way.
Oh, man. 330 pounds just blasted him to the floor as Rollins trying to get to his feet. Now security trying to get on top of this again.
Security have no chance here. But Seth freaking Rollins, for all his freakish abilities, he just cannot stop it.
He's not going to go up top.
Bronson Reed.
Well, there's a security guard that he's on top of him.
Oh, my God.
What is he going to do to this poor man? Oh, Rollins is in a compromised position.
Get ready for it, Joe. It's coming.
No! At the last second, Rollins escapes harm.
Bronson Reed's signature brand of carnage kicks off the show once again. For now, it seems like Seth freaking Rollins got the best of it, but Bronson Reed already back on his feet. Come on.
This is absolutely outrageous. Bronson Reed has become a major problem for everybody but for Seth Rollins. And keep in mind the injuries that Seth has endured going all the way back to WrestleMania, and then what happened in August, and now this chaos.
Just broke the record for the fastest destruction of all deaths, Joe. Oh my God.
And now the focus, obviously, is one of the biggest stars generationally in Seth Rollins, but
you try and be ready for everything, but take another look back at what just happened. This attempted tsunami from Bronson Reed. Seth Rollins, by the skin of his teeth, getting away, leaving Bronson Reed down, albeit temporarily. You have to think that is absolutely not the end of it for these two.
That is not the first time that we have seen him do that. But at the split second, Rollins gets out of the way. Now let's focus in on some of the recent happenings going on with the women's tag titles.
Yeah, well, let's take you back to 1 week ago on Monday Night Raw. Now, this was the tag champs Belair and Cargill as they were doing battle for the tag championships against Damage Control. Now at ringside, Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson got into the verbals with Io Sky, a cheap shot. And one KOD later, here comes the pin. Successful defense for Belair and Cargill. You have to think this one's going to run. Let's go to Jackie Redmond.
Guys, thank you so much. Ladies, tomorrow night on NXT, you'll have a match against Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, who arguably cost you the women's tag team championships. Is there anything you want to say to them before tomorrow night?
Lash and Jakara are just in the way. We are not done with Jade and Bianca. And soon, we will be women's tag team champions. And so...
Sorry, not sorry, but this interview's over because I like to talk about what Nia Jax did to me last week. Jackie, that means you can respectfully go. Thank you. Bye. Nia, if you're watching this, which I know you are, I know you only came to my show last week because you're just jealous of me. You're jealous of me because I have it all. I have the Women's World Championship, I have Duddy Dom, I have the Judgment Day, I have Raquel Rodriguez, and after I beat you at Crown Jewel, I'm gonna have the Crown Jewel Championship too. Oh, I forgot you guys are here.
これうちらのインタビューなんだけど。
I don't care.
あんた。
No, I don't care. I don't care. Why are you so mad? Oh, I know why you guys are mad. You guys are talking about the tag team titles, right? You know Raquel and I used to be the tag team champions before Rhea cost us the titles. You know what that means? That means we could be tag team champions again anytime we want.
お前うちらのこと舐めすぎだろ。We could fight then. Or we could fight tonight.
You want to fight tonight? Okay. Let's go.
Liv and Raquel, Damage Control tonight. Why not? Love that. And this crowd loves them. A month ago, the New Day challenged for the World Tag Titles. They could work themselves right back into that position. Remember, Xavier Woods told Kofi Kingston after their failed title attempt, something has to change. That could happen in moments for the New Day.
Tensions have been abound for the past couple of months. It's not been a great 2 weeks for the New Day, but they are presenting a united front, and they get an opportunity to progress towards the #1 contendership for the Judgment Day's Tag Championships. They're in action next against the monstrous AOP, live here on Raw.
Next April, Las Vegas has never had a show like this.
I've been focused on the future, never right now. Welcome to WrestleMania.
What happens here
becomes legendary.
WrestleMania from Las Vegas. 2-day combo tickets on sale Friday. Scan the code now to register for exclusive pre-sale opportunities.
People love how the new Homes.com helps them get quick answers about any property by connecting them to the actual listing agent.
I'm getting great exposure!
Speaking of exposure, can we get him a hat?
Ooh, what about a beret?
Oh, ding dong.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Hers believes in a world where your healthcare isn't determined by where you live, what you do, or whether you have insurance. It's personalized to your unique needs. That's why we created Weight Loss by Hers. 100% online access to GLP-1 injections for as little as $199 per month, including options compounded in the USA and available now if prescribed. With a range of treatments developed with leading weight management specialists, your plan can be customized to you. Expert care and ongoing support. That's healthcare as it should be. Get started at forhers.com.
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and made your way. Come experience the flame grilled difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for just $5.
When you're an allergy family, one of the biggest fears is going out. Anytime we would go out, we would never have dessert. That kind of environment that we knew was lacking, I wanted to create.
She had a vision and was going after that. And then a few weeks later, she called and she said, let's do it. We're opening our doors.
Being a woman business owner and having 3 daughters, it's really special. I do want that for my girls.
Learn more at NBCUOpenDoors.com.
Reality TV's worst villains. In a battle for $200,000.
Yeah! He hasn't been the mastermind.
You're a dead man walking. E's House of Villains. New Thursdays at 10 on E.
Yes, sweetie.
Let's go! We've come a long way, you and me. But not my own is hunting us.
There's an army coming that cannot be beaten.
This world can't survive if you stay together.
I thought we were going to be the lethal protector.
That's what this is.
Let's finish this.
Venom: The Last Dance, rated PG-13, in theaters Thursday.
When your home gets bugs, the struggle is real. That's why you need Zevo, America's #1 trap. Zevo goes wherever bugs do, working 24/7 using blue and UV light to attract and trap flying insects with no odor and no mess. And even getting rid of the bugs you didn't know you had. For effortless protection everywhere in your home. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly. To catch up to twice the bugs, try Zevo Max.
Tonight on the season finale of USA's The Anonymous, the final 5 endure one more challenge.
It's tough.
One more elimination.
This is awful.
And a face-off you don't want to miss.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
USA's The Anonymous, new episode tonight at 10.
The NASCAR playoffs continue at Miami on NBC.
Tomorrow, NXT on the CW brings the main event action. As Stannis controls Io Sky and Kairi Sane take on Last Legend and Jakara Jackson.
We're about to swatch y'all out the sky.
And Julia teams with Stephanie Vaquer as they battle Fatal Influence.
It is a stacked night of action.
NXT, tomorrow 8/7 Central, only on the CW.
You walked into the biggest lottery of your entire life a few weeks ago when you beat me for the Intercontinental Championship. I march down to the ring. I shake your hand and tell you congratulations out of respect. And what do? You throw it back in my face as if I'm not gonna see it. We don't fear none that exists. See, we're not the same. You want to do it on your own, Jay?
You want to do it on your own, but you're going to take this ass kicking on your own, too.
Check them off the list.
I have been on this roster for 14 years, winning championships while you was in diapers, boy. We throw hands for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm a dog walking around.
You are nothing without your family.
I'm coming back for my Intercontinental Championship.
We're gonna see what you about. We're gonna see what you made of.
The time has come. This is it.
It's the rematch we've all been waiting for. Intercontinental Championship on the line as main event. Jey Uso defends against the former champ, the badass Braun Breaker. That is later tonight in Raw's main event.
By the way, Jey 4-0 in his last 4 matches here in Philly. Hey, today veteran ring announcer Samantha Irvin announced that she's moving on to new challenges. Everybody here wishes her all the best. Cannot thank her enough for the incredible memories. And what a thrill it is to welcome back longtime star ring announcer Lillian Garcia Wade. Wow.
The following is the first round match in the World Tag Team Championship #1 Containers Tournament. Introducing first the team of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Man, that felt good hearing Lillian Garcia here on Raw once again. But the good feelings are evaporating.
Yes, they are. Because the New Day now facing a time-tested team that's also trying to recapture glory.
And their opponents, representing Final Testament, Akam and Razar, the authors of Pain.
6'3", 285 is Akam, 6'4", 330 is Razar. Of course, the man with the silver tongue, Karrion Kross, leading the way with Scarlett and Paul Ellering. So this is how we get going with the World Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Tourney.
Yeah, so to be clear, the War Raiders have already qualified for next week's Triple Threat Final. 2 more teams will join them in that match, which is going to take place next week. One of these teams is in the ring right now, and there will be another tag match later on tonight to decide the 3rd team. The winners of the Triple Threat next week will get to face Judgment Day.
That's right. Remember what was said recently about Judgment Day and somewhat inactivity in terms of defending the belts? Well, this is the solution to that General Manager Adam Pearce put forth.
As I tell you, I love these #1 contender tournaments because literally every tag team in the locker room claims they deserve opportunity. That's fine. Big talk. Now go out there and prove it.
Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods off to a good start, straight into the cover right away.
I mean, you have to get straight on top of AOP. If you give them an inch, you haven't got a chance. You've got to hit them hard, you've got to hit them fast, and hope somehow you can keep them down. Easier said than done.
Akam, one half of the authors of Pain. This is just a fast start. Right away with the big elbow comes Xavier Woods, hooks the leg.
This has been absolute peak New Day from the off in this matchup, and poor Akam hasn't been able to get a modicum of offense in thus far. New Day, for all the tension and issues they've had in recent weeks and months, looking back to their best right now.
Of course, Xavier Woods recently challenged for the Intercontinental Championship, something that Kofi himself pushed for. Kofi was up against Braun Breaker most recently as he comes down hard on that left arm of Akam.
Akam simply has not looked himself in the early goings of this one. Desperately needs that tag to Razar on the outside. But smartly, the veteran Kofi Kingston not allowing it.
Driving him back into that corner. And big chop from Kofi.
Two teams here are both multiple-time tag team champions here in WWE. Of course, the New Day, perhaps the greatest of all time, arguably. Of course, the Usos would claim that moniker.
Axe handle from Woods, really working that left arm significantly early on, aren't they, Wade?
It's been superb. Absolute textbook offense from New Day, but that is the threat that Akam carries. Despite the offense he's absorbed, still swinging.
Showing power and getting out of position is Karrion Kross. He's working. He's been in the ear of both these men in recent months. You can see pain Woods was able to endure.
Continually sowing seeds of a second.
The Miz has come out sitting on the edge of the announce table.
Karrion Kross likes what he's seeing. Who will take the next place in this tournament, in this matchup?
We've got eyes on the $3.99 Crazy Puffs. They look delicious.
Great job, team. You've uncovered a deal where ordering from Little Caesars unlocks awesome Call of Duty Black Ops 6 in-game rewards.
Like what?
Like dual double XP. Plus you can win a limited time operator skin, battle pass, Call of Duty points, and more.
Roger.
My name is Greg, and Greg wants you to get Crazy Puffs and unlock bonus Call of Duty Black Ops 6 in-game rewards from Little Caesars.
Pizza. Sometimes Jonah wrestles with falling asleep, so he takes ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, and wakes up feeling like himself. Get the rest to be your best with non-habit-forming ZzzQuil. Better days start with ZzzQuil nights.
I've got the plans for Halloween.
We're back! Heard you guys were having a party.
It's showtime.
I put a spell on you.
I am the Pumpkin King.
What a performance!
Zippo-area. Surprise. Sit back and relax.
Join me.
Happy Halloween! This might be a surprise. I don't like traditional makeup. The first time I got my makeup done when I was 15, it made me look awful. I like makeup that makes you look like yourself, but better. Miracle Balm is the center of my beauty philosophy. It's not just makeup, it's not just skincare, it's both. It gives you moisture, and it only takes a nanosecond to put it on. It just makes you glow and look healthy. It's the ultimate you, but better product. Learn more at jonesroadbeauty.com.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. You drive in today?
Of course not. There's no parking.
Like you know to check the sign first, before parking.
Yeah. Do you hear it? I hear it.
I feel like I do hear it.
Oh, man.
Why didn't you read the sign?
You think you can pay a parking ticket in heirloom tomatoes? Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
For comfort, they assemble in minutes, and they're guaranteed to last a lifetime. So invest in the best for your home and your health. Shop our sale and make your dream office a reality.
If you're over 50 and can't work due to physical or mental health problems, you may be entitled to Social Security disability. Call Disability Help today. If you can't regularly lift over 10 pounds, or if you can't stand all day long, you may be eligible for disability benefits. Disability Help Today connects Social Security disability applicants just like you with representatives nationwide. Call now.
Fridays.
Top notch, extraordinary.
USA is the new home of Friday Night Smackdown.
Big moves, making big moves.
It all goes down on Friday Night Smackdown on USA.
Back here in Philly, World Tag Team Championship #1 contenders turning. New Day versus Authors of Pain. But what you see, this human wall in front of me here at our announce table, this is the intrigue as The Miz has come out. He's flanked by Scarlett and Karrion Kross. Kross came over and said, "Nice to see you." Now remember, Kross was in his ear recently when the Final Testament served up our truth to him, and he hit him with a skull-crushing finale. What is going on in front of us here?
It's been no secret whatsoever that Karrion Kross has clearly been trying to woo The Miz now for a couple of months. It seems like he has pierced the mind of Miz in recent weeks, and perhaps Miz...
Xavier was desperate to get the tag on Kofi Kingston, but Razar pulls him back. And now Woods does find Kofi.
The last thing Razar needed was a fresh Kofi Kingston bouncing around that ring.
Big drop kick. Opportunity to find their way into the finals and earn a shot at Judgment Day.
Suddenly the glad handing of Karrion Kross and Scarlett with The Miz has turned into panic.
And one for Akam. #1 position for the tag titles on the line here as Woods goes flying. You see the sheer power of Rezar. And the kick. Great athleticism by Kofi.
Not much more terrifying than facing AOP. But the New Day have fought the biggest and best over the past 10 years and beaten them all.
Boom drop Kofi Kingston. They sense that momentum. The New Day trying to work their way back into position to fight for the Tag Team World Championships. Oh, he was looking for trouble in paradise, instead into the grasp of Rezar.
Just raw power from the massive Albanian. Simply no way to counter that for Kofi Kingston. As the Miz looks up.
Oh, there's R-Truth! R-Truth came out to attack his former partner.
Well, it was R-Truth who was cheap-shotted by the Miz last week post-match. Now coming for a little payback, but wait.
Oh, there's a roll-up in the ring! A roll-up for the New Day! And they advance! With R-Truth outside the ring!
New Day!
Kofi Kingston takes advantage inside the ring! And that is how they'll advance in this tournament.
Give a valuable assist there to R-Truth, taking out Miz on the outside. That chaos, that bedlam caught the eye of Rezar in ring. It was caught napping by the ever-so-smart Kofi Kingston. They progress. They join the War Raiders in next week's triple threat match, as well as one other team that will be decided later on tonight.
R-Truth, after weeks of confusion. Oh, he is not in a good spot now. And now, Miz is on top of him. Arthur's a painter on top of him because they cost him.
Kofi Kingston wants to come back and help. Xavier Woods is saying, hell no, that's not our problem.
He's holding him back. As you can see, Kofi saying we have to help R-Truth.
Why does Xavier Woods have to put his body on the line?
R-Truth is in a very tough spot, surrounded by the Final Testament, as Karrion Kross just laughs, looking back at the New Day.
That's R-Truth's problem.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, it's that mentalist Nikki Cross.
And she's off the top rope on Scarlett. And now they're brawling everywhere. Dexter Lumis, Rowan, Joe Gacy attacking the Final Testament. Laying out everybody. Saving the day for our Miz. Getting out of everybody's way. Bodies are laid out everywhere, Wade. Gacy and Lumis and Rowan sending the Authors of Pain over the barrier into Timekeeper.
The hell are these guys playing at?
Here's their combo powerbomb that takes both men out. Akam and Rezar taken out in Timekeeper.
Nobody has ever treated the Final Testament like this, and the brawl continues.
It is going on through Wells Fargo Center here in Philly. Out of nowhere, the Wyatt Six arrived, and the Miz saved himself. The Miz saved himself.
He got it. No, he didn't get away.
Uncle Howdy, Paul Ellering, looking to save the Miz, and a mandible claw on Ellering. The Wyatt Six doing as they please. Uncle Howdy taking out Paul Ellering with the mandible claw.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value, plus no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade GMC.
I've got this.
Hey, how are you?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Susan Toothbrush. I come through walls to help people make better decisions about their oral health care.
Oh.
Big interview, huh? Nice new suit, new haircut, ancient bristle stick. You want a plaque on your desk, not messing up your molars. Make the Sonicare switch. 2 minutes of brush strokes with a Philips Sonicare is like a month of brushing with this old thing. All right, knock 'em dead, boss. Can I get the Wi-Fi? I'm gonna hang here.
The Titanium Always Pan Pro is my secret to cooking like a pro. I'm a 3 Michelin star chef, and I've been cooking for 25 years. This is the world's first titanium nonstick pan, and it's the coolest innovation of my lifetime. It's made without a coating or forever chemicals. It's incredibly durable, and it's just like a dream to work with. Anyone can cook like a pro. You just need a pro pan.
October celebration in Slotomania. The #1 free slots game starts with 10. 10 days of amazing benefits and gifts. For 10 days, we'll give you 10 free spins on the most favorite slots. Multiply your daily bonus by 10. Multiply your wins on your first 100 spins. And so much more. Download Slotomania now and start your 10-day celebration.
Welcome to the Credit Karmaverse, a place where financial progress can happen at the speed of delight. Here we help you achieve your money goals fast, like improving your credit scores in a matter of days fast, so you don't have to wait around to see your hard work pay off. Oh, well done. Simply scan your screen to experience Intuit Credit Karma for yourself.
How far would you go to win it all?
I will do anything. As the world knows, I was gonna suck for water.
From the producers of The Traitors and The Circle comes a game where real-life perception...
I'm not afraid to get down and dirty.
I came here to win.
...meets online deception.
They chose me!
Shots fired.
May the best liar win.
Another day, more fake-ass bitches.
USA's The Anonymous. New episodes Mondays at 11.
Every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Wow, phones are going to be flying to Verizon.
At Verizon, new and existing customers can get iPhone 16 Pro and a new iPad, all on us. Only on Verizon.
Rated T for teen.
That'll never ever.
Really sorry for what I
Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. I'm backstage with Raw General Manager Adam Pearce. Adam, yet another chaotic start on a Monday night. How do you plan to get things under control here?
That's a great question.
Yes. Never mind.
Just never ends between these two. Bronson Reed just refuses to stay down, and these two, you're going to need a taser to separate them at this one.
Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins brawling backstage after they were brawling in and out of the ring. Raw in Philly. WrestleMania 40, of course, was across the street from where we are, where Cody took the Undisputed Championship. Busy sports week here. Flyers, NHL action. Will be against the Capitals tomorrow. 76ers against the Bucks on Wednesday. And, of course, this Monday Night Raw that just saw the Wyatt Six back in action, Wade.
What a chaotic night it has been already. Just as the final testament, we're looking to wreck our truth. The Wyatt Six show up out of nowhere, and the brawl ensued. Haymakers, bombs getting dropped left, right, and center. The brawl went everywhere. It looked at one point like the majority of the Final Testament had been taken out, escorted rather abruptly out of the arena by the Wyatt Six, leaving one man, it seems, stood in the ring. The Miz, a petrified face, thought he got away with it. Oh, here comes Uncle Howdy, mandible claw, just when Paul Ellering arrived to shove Miz out the way. Poor, precious Paul Ellering taken out by Uncle Howdy later to be carried out of this arena. And I'll tell you this, Joe, it has been bedlam, mayhem, and chaos from the off here on Raw tonight.
Yeah, we keep learning more and more about the Wyatt Six. The one thing, though, we know is when they lock it in a target, they seemingly take care of business, and right now they're locked in on the Final Testament. Tonight, Jey Uso defends his Intercontinental Championship against Braun Breaker, but based on this past Friday, there's some serious family issues that are also getting his attention.
Some real fallings out in this crew.
Beatdowns will continue to happen to Roman Reigns unless he comes down to the ring and acknowledges me. Jimmy and Roman not here yet, so I came out here to talk to you, Oos to Oos. I left the family, Oos. I left to be my own man. Man, I became the Intercontinental Champion, little brother. I'm your tribal chief now, and I'll always have a place for you and Roman in my bloodline. But all you have to do is acknowledge me. Why'd you have to go get them, Moose? Tama, Tonga, why'd you have to go get Jacob? There's a reason why we stayed away from him. And if you keep staring at me like that, I'm gonna knock your ass out. Next time I see you, Moose, it's gonna be different. Yeet.
I'm proud of you. We all are. And no yeet.
Here with Intercontinental Champion Jey Uso. And Jey, family tensions have just escalated over the last several weeks, so I was hoping that ahead of your match you could address what went down on Friday night.
Yeah, Kathy, ironically, I'm in a city of brotherly love and got no love for my brothers right now. Ain't that something? But I said what I said to the bloodline on Friday. It is what it is, right? But tonight, it's about this right here on my shoulder, Kathy. You know what I'm saying? Jey Uso, Braun Breaker round 2. I promise, though, by the end of the night, the people will hear. And still, your Intercontinental Champion main event, Jey Uso. Yeet.
Rhea Ripley says her business won't end with the Judgment Day until she gets her Women's World Championship back. Mamita, as long as I'm around, eso nunca va a pasar. That's never going to happen. Costing you the title at Bad Blood was just a warning, Chiquita. Don't think I've forgotten what you did to Liv when you tore her shoulder apart and took her out for 6 months. And I also haven't forgotten what you did to Liv and myself when you cost us the women's tag team titles. Rhea Chiquita, the only reason you rose to the top is because I was gone. But I'm back now. And the smartest thing for you to do is walk away. But we all know you're not going to do that. So since you won't end this, I will.
Look at that. There it is. Literally getting the white glove treatment is the brand new Crown Jewel Championship belt as it has been brought to the ring. Liv Morgan herself will be in action. She's over a week away from battling for that against Nia Jax.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Kairi Sane and Io Sky, Damage Control.
Damage Control weight's been on top of their game lately. Io and Kairi came up short a week ago, that highly contested match for the tag titles against Jade and Bianca.
Incredibly unhappy about that loss last week and the loss of opportunity for the gold. Now is a night to get back to winning ways. Easier said than done, however, against the champ Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Well, Damage Control up against it tonight. Can they get back on top? We'll find out next here on Raw.
Thanks. What'd you get? Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double calf, double sweet. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cash back at the end of the first year?
You are cut off.
You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
Sonia, Erlene, and Marcia are among the thousands of real women living with metastatic breast cancer doing what they love and taking Ibrance. Ibrance, with an aromatase inhibitor, is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ibrance plus letrozole significantly delayed disease progression versus letrozole alone. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening chest pain, cough, or trouble breathing. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. For more information about side effects, talk to your doctor. These are real women taking Ibrance. Ask your doctor about Ibrance.
You two share something in common.
What's that?
A father.
What? Looks like I'm gonna start drinking again. I would kill to be your sister. Why couldn't your dad have cheated with my mom?
Happy Splits, Friday on NBC and Peacock.
Right.
Hello there. The suspect murdered him.
Elsbeth.
Sorry.
Don't miss a new episode of Elsbeth on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have a free pizza when you need it most. Get your emergency pizza when you order Domino's online.
There you go. Thank you. Bye.
Dinner's ready.
The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At X-Chair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead. With our groundbreaking Elemax technology, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience. At X-Chair, we've got our eye on the future of work, so you can focus on the present. Visit xchair.com and shop our X-Tech office chair. It's loaded with advanced ergonomic technology and ready to be customized in 5 new colors.
Does a physical or mental health condition keep you from working? Do you need help applying for disability benefits? Or have you already been denied disability? Call Disability Help today. Get the Social Security disability benefits you deserve. Get connected with disability representatives nationwide without leaving your home. Social Security disability cases are time sensitive. Don't wait and call the number on your screen now.
Friday in Brooklyn, it's about to go down.
Hey, champ, what do you want to talk about?
When Cody Rhodes comes face to face with Gunther.
The American Nightmare laying down the gauntlet. Yeah!
While Andrade and Carmelo Hayes go one-on-one with special guest referee LA Knight.
The match, neither man's ego will allow him to lose.
On Friday Night Smackdown. Friday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
Back here in Philly, Kairi Sane, Io Sky, Sane a 2-time tag champion, although his Damage Control pairing with Io Sky. They've never won the titles together.
Oh,
look who's here. Wait.
The troublemakers from last week, Dakara Jackson and Lash Legend from NXT. They've been crossing over on every single brand. Now, they cost Damage Control their championship opportunity last week. They will be competing against Damage Control tomorrow night on NXT. Hopefully here just for some last-minute scouting and nothing else.
Hey, and give credit to Lash for her signature win over Piper Niven this past Friday. That was impressive.
Yes, indeed. Incredibly impressive stuff from the powerhouse Lash Legend. Speaking of powerhouses.
Yes. Liv Morgan has
and
seen
their
plenty of
opponents
it.
being accompanied by Dirty Dom Mysterio, the team of Raquel Rodriguez, and the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
Powerful Raquel Rodriguez and her stunning recent return now by the side of Liv Morgan.
Well, the announcement was accompanied by Dirty Dom Mysterio. I am saddened to say that I can't quite see him at this point.
And of course, on November 2nd, it'll be Liv Morgan and Nia Jax for the title of Crown Jewel Champion. And the new belt with over 3,300 stones embedded in it.
In terms of pure monetary value, those Crown Jewel Championships are the highest in this industry's history, let alone, add to that, of course, the bragging rights for being the first ever men's and women's Crown Jewel champion, the absolute top of the industry.
So while this tag match is a massive showdown among elites for Liv, she has her eyes on that prize that is sitting ringside. November 2nd in Riyadh, the incredible Crown Jewel Diamond Ever Jewel studded belt.
Liv Morgan has her eyes on a lot of prizes right now, even trying to focus on the Women's Tag Championships and putting away Damage Control tonight, making them one step closer to a tag title opportunity against Belair and Cargill. As Io Sky stops it in her tracks as the statuesque Raquel steps up to combat.
Raquel Rodriguez, Io Sky tries to take the fight right to her.
The high-flying technical skills of Io Sky may not work against someone so big and powerful as Raquel.
Of course, Raquel shocked the world in Atlanta. She came out as Rhea was trying to get the women's championship belt back, but Raquel interrupted those plans.
Raquel and Io Sky have a hell of a lot of history together. Raquel actually beat Io Sky for the NXT Women's Championship once upon a time. One of the greatest reigns in history from Io Sky, ended by the powerful Raquel.
Sane and Sky doubling up with the drop kicks. Kyrie, that's awkward the way she was hanging over there with her leg.
Somehow got away with it, did Kyrie Sane. Speaks volumes to her athleticism. Turn around, Raquel.
From the top rope, Raquel able to get out of the way. Now trying to chase down Kyrie Sane.
Unique offense there from Kyrie Sane, rapidly getting over to tag in Io Sky. Now it's double trouble.
This is when they are at their best.
I mean, this is what you have to do against someone as strong as Raquel. Keep her guessing, try and double team her, but even that might not be enough.
Look at the power of Rodriguez. They're able to slip out of it.
Sometimes when you're so big and so strong, you can get overconfident, and that is what happened to Raquel there.
Big forearm from Kyrie, and now the cover, and quickly Raquel able to kick out.
How smart is Liv Morgan teaming up once again with Raquel Rodriguez. A lot of problems surrounding Liv Morgan at the moment. It seems every woman on the roster wants a piece of Liv. Well, you need protection in a situation like that.
Oh, what a big right hand in the clothesline comes powering in.
Just baseball back style to the jaws of Io Sky and Kyrie Sane, who have barely moved ever since. Liv Morgan incredibly happy.
November 2nd, that's what she's gunning for.
Okay, ideas, where are we going?
I got one.
I got one.
comedy show.
I've seen you, I've swiped on you. No.
Ooh, I got an idea.
I feel hungry.
Let's go.
Whatever your vibe.
Tacos. Definitely tacos.
Find it in the all-new, all-hybrid Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
Homes.com is a new, elevated home shopping experience. Beautiful design, tremendously rich content. Feels like a work of art.
What about the app?
Uh-oh.
Wow, went all in on gold.
Ding dong.
Homes.com, we've done your homework.
Hims and Hers helps people live better lives through better health care. That's why we're offering teachers, first responders, nurses, military and veterans, GLP-1 weight loss treatment plans for up to 50% off. Find personalized prescription plans that serve your goals 100% online. Through Hims and Hers, you also get access to tracking tools and unlimited chat support from licensed medical providers. Our communities rely on you. Now you can rely on us for quality care. Get the service appreciation discount for up to 50% off at Hims and Hers.
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and made your way. Come experience the flame grilled difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for just $5.
When you're an allergy family, one of the biggest fears is going out. Anytime we would go out, we would never have dessert. That kind of environment that we knew was lacking, I wanted to create. She had a vision and was going after that. And then a few weeks later, she called and she said, let's do it. We're opening our doors. Being a woman business owner and having 3 daughters, it's really special. I do want that for my girls.
Learn more at NBCUOpenDoors.com.
He took a patient out of the hospital on a motorcycle. I like to know what my patients are experiencing.
Did you just take a patient's drugs?
Brilliant Minds, Monday on NBC and Peacock.
Have you had your Hershey's?
Future-proof your home and garden with AARP today. Harvest the rewards for years to come. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Depend keeps you drier than ever, so you can say yes to more than ever.
Yes!
Yes. Yes.
No.
Depend. The only thing stronger than us is you.
For 8 remaining drivers, what matters is the moment. Driven by heart and the resolve to make a run for the ages. The NASCAR playoffs continue at Miami on NBC.
Friday Night Smackdown, live, Fridays at 8 on USA.
A week ago, we saw Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez in against the odd coupling of Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton. And now tonight, in action against Sane and Sky. Damage control. As Raquel Rodriguez is in control. Getting the best of Kairi Sane right now.
Torturous hold there on Kairi Sane. Raquel has looked as dominant and ruthless as ever since returning here. And seems Jakara and Lash Legend not looking too impressed right now with Damage Control ahead of their match with Damage Control tomorrow night on NXT.
Be an interesting matchup. We'll see what is taken out of Damage Control here tonight. Of course, the veterans looking to come up with a big win against the former women's tag champions.
Huge spinning back elbow there from Kairi Sane, rocking Raquel and managing to get that tag to Io Sky.
Io Sky, big surge of offense.
Sky, of course, rapidly looking to get herself and Kairi Sane another opportunity at Belair and Cargill's tag goal, and a victory here would certainly do them some good.
Able to catch that boot from Raquel and work that leg.
With a nasty dragon screw to the right knee of Raquel. That is one way to keep the powerhouse down. Things looking good now for Damage Control.
Missile drop kick lands on Liv. And Liv desperate to get herself to safety.
This place coming unglued.
Meteora from Sky.
Genius of the Sky.
Hooks the leg of Liv Morgan. And the kick out at 2, Wade.
Just championship caliber performances every single night from Io Sky. Why, she has one of the most stellar reputations in the entire industry.
And they can sense the momentum. They feel they could take this thing in for a nice landing and control the action. And the elbow. Pop-up elbow from Kairi Sane. And Rodriguez comes in to save things.
Just in the nick of time, a gingerly moving Raquel there after this attempt at an insane elbow. Didn't quite land as planned, but it was highly effective all the same. But now Raquel with a second win.
Oh, the shoulder into the post.
Desperate move there from Kairi Sane, diving out of the way at the last second, saving herself in the process. And now perhaps it's all down to Liv Morgan to win this for her team.
Big turnaround, the running knee. As Liv Morgan takes advantage.
Shote uppercut from an elevated Liv Morgan who was rocked. Smart champion instincts there from Liv Morgan.
Oh, missile drop kick sends her into the barrier.
Straight to the kisser, and somebody needs to check. Oh, what the hell?
Look at this. Can't help herself, and Lash Legend sends a big right hand, and the bell rings as the interference comes from Jakara Lash Legend.
Only a matter of time. You guessed that Lash and Jakara would somehow get involved with a cheap shot. It happened, and now Kairi Sane coming to the aid of Io Sky.
Now you're getting a preview of what you'll see on NXT at the CW. All of a sudden, they couldn't resist Sane and Sky on the attack of Lash Legend and Jakara. They're going to go at it tomorrow on NXT, but with that brawl on the outside, it disrupts the action against Liv and Raquel.
Well, it would behoove both teams to soften up their opponents ahead of tomorrow, but if anyone's getting softened up here, it's clearly Damage Control. Sugar rush from Jakara Jackson.
And a Lash extension on the other side, Wade. Just like she did against Piper Niven on Friday night. Jakara and Lash Legend enter the fray and clean things up. But it puts an end to what was a compelling match. And now Liv and Raquel face to face. Look at Liv's face. The all too familiar music of Rhea Ripley.
There are a lot of bullseyes on the back of Liv Morgan, but this woman, Rhea Ripley's, is the biggest of them all.
Raquel says, I've got you. Don't you worry.
This is exactly why Liv Morgan brought in Raquel Rodriguez for protection from Rhea Ripley.
Smashes that head straight in.
Just eats that headbutt from Rhea Ripley and stays standing. What an absolute freak, Raquel Rodriguez.
Rhea pulls down that top rope. And now she smiles, saying, you're left with me. Liv goes running. She's got her by the hair.
Oh, no.
Just ragdolling Liv Morgan. Big knee. What a knee from Rhea.
This is a defenseless Liv Morgan who is about to get tortured in the ring. Oh, my God. Prison
trap.
Liv Morgan in sheer agony. Raquel doing her best to even the odds, but it may be impossible against a woman like Rhea Bloody Ripley.
You know how upset Rhea is with what happened at Bad Blood. Her chance to get her championship back. And it was interrupted by Raquel. Liv trying to get that arm. And another big blast with the headbutt from Rhea.
Everything you throw at Rhea Ripley just bounces off. And the piece de resistance.
Riptide, no, Dirty Dom from out of nowhere.
Latino Cheat is here to save the day.
And she's got her former guy in the ring. Is she lining up a prison trap on Dom and locking it in? Dom is caught up in the prison trap.
Dom put his body on the line to save the damsel in distress. That is Liv Morgan, and she returns the favor. That is true love.
It took all three of them to deal with an enraged Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley still stands tall and is still laughing.
Look, you know this doesn't end until you make it.
It's the third time this has happened tonight. Seth Rollins, Big Bronson Reed separated again by security.
Enough! Did either one of you selfish bastards stop the thing for 1 second that I was going to give you what you want? No, of course not. But you are. And Crown Jewel, Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins, it is official. Get them out of my damn building. This is the worst mistake you ever made, Seth. This is the worst mistake.
Crown Jewel, we're going to get Rollins and Big Bronson Reed. How about that? So while Pierce has his hands full constantly with Rollins and Reed, he's also trying to establish challengers for the Judgment Day. The LWO wants to be just that. Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee teaming up in this #1 contenders tournament.
The following is a first-round match in the World Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. Introducing first, being accompanied by Joaquin Wilde, Cruz del Toro, and Zelina Vega, the team of Dragon Lee and WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio, the LWO.
Mysterio and Lee trying to work their way into contention with the support of Zelina Vega. They'll take on the incredibly gifted American-made when we return to Monday Night Raw.
This place has seen it all. Rebels, risk takers, and innovators. Now, the House of Hardcore hosts the future of wrestling. NXT from the legendary ECW Arena. If you know, you know.
NXT 2300 Philadelphia, Wednesday, November 6th, 8/7 Central on the CW. Tickets on sale tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern, with pre-sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Scan the code for yours now.
Cash in on the football action with Underdog, just by picking higher or lower on 2 or more players on stats like yards, touchdowns, and receptions, to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Now available in 33 states. Join the millions of Underdog customers who have won billions just by playing along. Sign up with promo code Billy, and new customers who deposit get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Higher, lower, it's your call. All on Underdog.
Who launches a makeup brand in their 60s? I'm Bobbi Brown, and I started Jones Road because I wasn't done. I've always been known for a no-fuss approach to beauty. I needed something that made my skin look better and kept me looking like me. It just didn't exist. Jones Road is a modern approach to my beauty philosophy. Clean, good-for-you products that are versatile and easy to use. And guess what? You don't have to be a makeup artist to use them. Learn more at jonesroadbeauty.com.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know, to check your spelling first before taking off your shirts.
Stu, Virginia.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Hey, what's up? I'm the W.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Meet Alec Mercer. He's consulting on the case.
By the time I leave here, it'll be like I waved a magic wand. Every case
We're predicting a mass casualty event in the next 24 hours.
is an opportunity.
Someone he is trying to kill me.
To study irrational behavior.
You can't keep doing dangerous things.
There's not enough heroes in the world. Do you know why?
Because we're irrational? In some way you're about to tell us?
The Irrational, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Now. This is Poof, the fastest growing pet odor eliminator in the world. It's safe for people, pets, and the planet. Powerful enough to eliminate the stink from any organic odor. Yet it's safe enough to use on pet toys, their beds, even on them.
So why waste money on any product that doesn't totally eliminate the stink?
There's only one Poof, available online and at these stores. If it's not Poof, it stinks.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold.
Dayquil VapoCool?
It's Dayquil, plus a brush of Vicks Vapors.
Dayquil VapoCool, the vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, power through your day medicine.
Goldfish and chips. Together as one. Goldfish crisps. Light and airy. Totally irresistible. Taste how Goldfish does chips.
As we've walked this path, there's been setbacks that would have ended lesser men. But we rise time and again. But we've shed our armor and head into our future without fear. We look to our ancestors, the Viking warriors of the past, for inspiration. They crossed oceans, conquering everything in their path. We too have traveled the world, raiding gold far and wide. Your time to run and hide has ended.
Good to have the War Raiders back as we are back in Philly. Of course, we were here on April 5th in this arena for the Hall of Fame ceremony when Paul Heyman was inducted and put on that ECW hat and leather jacket. Said, if you think that spirit of ECW died in bankruptcy court in 2001, you can all cough, beep, cough, 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 cough. Heyman put on a show that night, getting into the Hall of Fame. Hey, women reign supreme in WWE's most viewed Instagram reels of all time, with 80 million views for Raquel Rodriguez, shocking our viewers when she picked up Nia Jax in 2023. But that was beaten out by Rhea Ripley's powerbomb of Zelina Vega at Backlash in 2023 with over 82 million. Rhea Ripley popping her shoulder back in place at SummerSlam, 95 million views.
New clubhouse. What do you think?
You want to know what we think?
Okay.
What I think is what I need to do is I need to find Rhea Ripley, and when I do, I'm going to rip her.
We're gonna focus on Rhea when the time is right. But right now, I need to focus on Nia Jax and Crown Jewel, and Finn and Jay need to focus on the tag titles. Right, Finn?
Liv, everybody knows that me and JD can handle any tag team on earth. What I'm worried about is Damian Priest making another claim at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, but I thought.
What if I'm the one who beats Gunther for the world title? Great idea.
Hey, Julia, someone's with the future world champion. That's not cool.
No,
You could totally beat him, W.
Yeah, I'm serious. JD was like, I was laughing.
I heard you laughing. I'm sorry. What do you even do around here?
Let's just say I bring the cool factor to the Judgment Day. I'm also a fixer. As a matter of fact, I'll fix it right now. Dom will be no champion, a real world champion in no time. I'm gonna talk to Pierce.
we talk too much. That might not be.
Well, Carlito's got a job to do, I guess. Generation gap of Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, but they are always in the ring, in sync with their signature LWO style. Hell, look at this. It is great to have NXT champ Trick Williams here in Philly. You know, a few years ago, he was here in Philly wearing an NFL jersey as part of the Eagles, trying to land on that roster full time. Chose the right career path, I think, Ray.
Well, start hitting your Booker T outlets at home. Shove on to that, my boy Trick Willie.
And their opponents being accompanied by Chad Gable and Ivy Nile, the team of Julius and Brutus Creed, American Made.
Wait, what was it about months ago that Chad Gable declared that American Made does not shy away from history, they create it?
Yeah, and opponents would be well advised to shy away from American Made, because these two boys, all Americans, Olympic caliber credentials, they are here for gold, and that pathway starts tonight with victory over the LWO's Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee to get themselves one step closer to an opportunity at the Judgment Day's tag goal.
Flanked by Ivy Nile, Chad Gable, Brutus, and Julius Creed to take a big step ahead tonight, deliver on Gable's high expectations for them in this World Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Tournament.
Just a couple of rough diamonds in the Creed brothers getting shined up by the day by Master Chad Gable. Such a difference in style between these four competitors in the ring right now. Power and technique from America Made, and the high-flying speedsters that are the luchadors. Dragon Lee in the ring right now, and of course the great Hall of Famer himself, Rey Mysterio.
So if you're Lee and Mysterio, how do you approach it strategically, knowing such a distinct style clash?
Well, the aim has to be from the off, try and keep away from America Made, hit and move, and if you can't do that, try and wriggle free and counter whatever you can with your speed and aerial ability.
And you've seen exactly what you set up there, Wade, with the aerial ability compared to the power of Creed. And here's the roll-up by Dragon Lee and the kick out.
It's been a real learning experience since American Made, or the Creed brothers, made it here to Raw and SmackDown. They were utterly devastating during their time in NXT. Haven't quite hit those highs yet here. Of course, they absolutely will in time. And that time's going to be speeded up by the fact that they have help and guidance from Chad Gable.
Ray into the cover. This is the pace now that they would prefer, Lee and Mysterio.
Yeah, this is exactly what Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee need to do. Keep this one moving as fast as possible. Try and confuse the less experienced Creed brothers. But with power like this from Julius Creed, how the hell can you combat that?
Do people understand what it takes to do what he just did right there? From off the mat to vertical.
Raw strength alone with a barbell, people can't do that, let alone with a wriggling Rey Mysterio. It's both these teams looking to join the War Raiders, and now the New Day in next week's Triple Threat Final to crown #1 contenders, and things suddenly turning the way of American Made.
Brutus Creed feeling like they have taken control of things here. The New Day were able to get past Authors of Pain earlier tonight in this #1 Contenders Tournament.
Brutus smash in the ring on a defenseless Rey Mysterio. You shows some of the antics there from Brutus Creed. That does frustrate the older brother Julius, who seems far more focused. Brutus at times can act something of the goofball in there. But man, physically speaking, utterly devastating.
Look at this smart work from the Hall of Famer.
You do have to work smart against individuals like the Creed brothers, so big, so strong.
An opportunity to fly for Dragon Lee, yes! Look at that! Ray gave him just a little bit of space, and Dragon went flying. Check it out, folks. Great stuff in Philly.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. With the pulling power to prove it. Tow hitches of the world, prepare for glory. Get 5.9% APR for 84 months on Sierra heavy-duty Denali models. That's over $5,300 in average finance savings.
1 second, they're a neighbor you like. The next, they're a neighbor you trust.
Actually, no problem.
1 second, you're worrying about your home. And then, thanks to ADT, there's a lot less to worry about. Feel secure enough to let others in with Trusted Neighbor from ADT.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Don't leave me outside. Leave me outside. Leave me outside.
Trust me, you've never seen a pan like this. I'm a 3 Michelin star chef, and I've been cooking for 25 years. This is the world's first titanium nonstick pan, and it's the coolest innovation of my lifetime. It's made without a coating or forever chemicals. It's incredibly durable, and it's just like a dream to work with. Anyone can cook like a pro. You just need a pro pan.
Socks, underwear, and t-shirts are the most requested items in homeless shelters. Bombas was founded to help, so for everyone you buy, we donate one. One purchased, one donated. It's a tangible act of kindness for those who need it most. Distributed by 3,500 giving partners across all 50 states. And with 140 million donations and counting, the impact is real. Visit bombas.com and get 20% off your first order.
Star Child, what are you doing?
Remember when I was applying for credit cards and it was impossible to tell if I'd be approved? So I bought all these crystals from you for good luck.
Oh, but of course.
Well, now that I shop for cards with Credit Karma, I don't need luck. If a card has the Karma guarantee, they'll give me $50 if I don't get approved.
You know our store policy. No refunds during Mercury retrograde.
Ugh. Fine. Get approved or get $50 on offers with the Karma guarantee.
I'm on the edge and I'm fighting for my life.
We don't get second chances, which is why we follow orders.
We're going in. Yeah.
Sometimes we gotta step in and protect people.
There you are.
There'll be some changes at Firehouse 51.
Something about him makes me nervous.
We need restraint, not revenge.
Being able to help. You do a lot of good.
Chicago Wednesday on NBC and Peacock.
It's been an interesting run for Julius and Brutus Creed. They're up against Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio here in the World Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. The winner here will lock up that final spot. We saw the New Day advance. A week ago, we saw the War Raiders advance. This is to see who will go up against the Judgment Day.
Things have suddenly turned the way of American-made after being under the cosh for large parts of the early goings in this one. Now it is Dragon Lee who is looking in immense trouble, as many often are, against that freakish power of Julius Creed.
Hooks the leg after the superplex and the kick out at 2 by Lee.
How often do you see that? Just a deadlift superplex here from Julius Creed, who is just jaw-dropping every time you see him.
Two-time NCAA All-American, the record setter at Duke.
You gotta think Chad Gable, the master, loving everything he's seeing from his men thus far. Riding out an early storm and now starting to snuff out the threat of the two luchadors.
You see the growling support from Zelina Vega. And another glimpse of the power of Julius Creed in front of us here, Wade. Look at this.
Power is one thing, it's the raw technique too, but wow, what a reversal. Hurricane Rana there from Dragon Lee, who can attack you from every angle. You cannot count him out. Question being, can he get the tag to the Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio, raring to get back into this one?
Well, Brutus Creed is tagged in, and here comes Rey Mysterio. And Ray taking advantage against Brutus.
It's that indefatigable human spirit of Rey Mysterio. Completely improbable career. Broken all records. Can he continue to progress towards tag goal with a new partner?
Ray going up top. West Coast pop. And then a big forearm for Julius. Tornado DDT into the cover, hooks the leg for the win to advance, and the kick out at 2.
Continuing to baffle and confound the relative newcomers, the Creed brothers. Now Brutus Creed in the ring right now in a world of trouble. Brother Julius nowhere to be seen.
Ray was on fire. Had things in control.
Crowd know what they want.
Oh, Brutus just catching him out of midair.
Raw power of Brutus Creed. The thickness of the man. Utterly devastating. Wow!
Moonsault from the big guy.
Yeah, man, that big should never be able to pull that off.
And his brother as well. Hooks the leg for the win. And in comes Dragon Lee.
2.99. Dragon Lee had to be on the money on that one. Thankfully for him and Rey Mysterio, he was.
Look at this. Oh, he's got him in that stomp position, and he delivers it.
And that could be the end of Julius Creed. And add Brutus Creed to that list.
And Ray's got him lined up, Wade.
Ray smells victory, and so do this audience.
But so does Chad Gable.
A wise move there from Master Chad Gable. The end was nigh, and that has opened a window now for Julius.
Oh, and Zelina says, I got an issue with it.
Chancellor to the face of Chad Gable. The Pitbull Ivy Nile sick him.
Zelina Vega and Ivy Nile outside on the floor.
Well, this match continuing despite the shenanigans on the outside, and it is now Julius who's looking good. Or is it?
He had him in position before. 619, this time able to deliver.
There's the tag. Dragon Lee legal.
The splash from up top to advance. Yes. Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee.
Here are your winners, LWO.
So what a show we're going to have, Wade Barrett. The #1 Contenders Tournament Finals was decided this way.
Well, what a tag team tandem this has turned out to be. The 619 from the Hall of Famer, followed by this sky-high splash from Dragon Lee. They progress one step closer to earning a championship opportunity against Judgment Day. And as you mentioned, Joe, that triple threat final takes place next week. Ray and Dragon Lee versus the New Day versus the War Raiders.
You can just sense how upset Chad Gable and American Made are, but Lee and Mysterio stand atop.
Guys, listen. I saw it. Listen, I saw what they did. I saw what Lash and Jakar did. I'm going to talk to the other GMs. Trust me on this. We're going to figure out a solution. We're going to figure it out, okay? I give you my word. Thank you. Let me get through tonight. Thank you.
I
gotta learn Chinese. What do you want?
Let me tell you something. I heard a little birdie told me that you're looking for a new challenger for Gunther, whatever his name is. I got the perfect guy for you.
Hit me.
Dominic Mysterio.
What's so funny? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Dom?
Yes, Dom.
Look, I'm looking for a challenger for Gunther, that's true. But Dom hasn't exactly done, well, anything to deserve that. And furthermore, if Dom wanted that opportunity, why are you here asking for it?
Because I'm a fixer.
And what exactly are you fixing?
Come on, man. Please, come on, man. Give Dom a chance. Please,
Are you
come
serious?
on. Yes, give him a chance. Please, please, please. Come on.
Carly, I'll give Dom a chance. I'll tell you what, you let Dom know. Next week, if he can beat, say, a former world heavyweight champion, I'll consider putting him in a number 1 contenders match.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah.
You're the fixer.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
It's
the
fixed.
fixer. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Look good, man. Did you get a new haircut?
No, I didn't.
Gotta go.
I need a drink.
I'm backstage with Braun Breaker. Braun, in a few minutes, you'll face Jey Uso with a chance to win back the Intercontinental Championship. Are you feeling any more confident going into this match, knowing that Jey Uso has been somewhat preoccupied with his family?
I didn't come here for a cheesesteak. I came here to take back what's mine, and that's the Intercontinental Championship. I respect Jey Uso. I respect Jey as a champion. I think what he's doing is great. But Jey's not a focused champion. He's got all kinds of family drama going on, which is exactly why I'm gonna take back what belongs to me. Now, Jackie, I'm a badass. It's time to do what badasses do. So I just have one question for you. We got any dogs barking in Philly?
Now, there may be some barking, but you know there's going to be some yeeting as well. A lot of it. It is now time for Braun Breaker to back up what he has said. You know, this current Raw roster has many veterans who have been in this position before. You got Ray and Finn and Seth, all regaining the Intercontinental Championship in their career for a second run. But it's this young, soaring Breaker who's going about it differently, the only way he knows, with unparalleled instant intensity. A mere 28 days since his stunning loss. And in that span, stalking super spear after super spear to get back in the ring with Jey Uso. It's the rematch. Will Braun Breaker regain his coveted IC title, or will Philly be yeeting and yeeting and yeeting deep into the night? We determine it. The Intercontinental Championship. The rematch. Braun and Jey next.
And now, let's hear it for your home
I'd like to show you something. This Halloween season on Disney Plus.
Trick or treat!
Get a little scared.
He's in area.
Or a little more scared. Or you can get very scared. Even terrified. Choose carefully with Hulu on Disney Plus.
Feel the groove in the all-new Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
What is going on?
People love how the new Homes.com helps them get quick answers about any property by connecting them to the actual listing agent.
Oh, so I'm done?
Oh, no. We're still not sure everyone knows that we're the only site that always connects you to the listing agent rather than selling off your contact info. So we're gonna keep you up there a little while longer.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting great exposure. Speaking of exposure, can we get him a hat?
Ooh, what about a beret?
Oh. Ding dong.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Hers believes in a world where your healthcare isn't determined by where you live, what you do, or whether you have insurance. It's personalized to your unique needs. That's why we created Weight Loss by Hers. 100% online access to GLP-1 injections for as little as $199 per month, including options compounded in the USA and available now if prescribed. With a range of treatments developed with leading weight management specialists, your plan can be customized to you. Expert care and ongoing support. That's healthcare as it should be. Get started at forhers.com.
When you're an allergy family, one of the biggest fears is going out. Anytime we would go out, we would never have dessert. That kind of environment that we knew was lacking, I wanted to create.
She had a vision and was going after that. And then a few weeks later, she called and she said, let's do it. We're opening our doors.
Being a woman business owner and having 3 daughters, it's really special. I do want that for my girls.
Learn more at NBCUOpenDoors.com.
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and made your way. Come experience the flame grilled difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for just $5.
Get ready.
Hell no.
To scream for the camera. USA Scare Tactics. New series, Fridays at 10.
Time of year takes you, we're here to help you shift seasons in style. So lean into the excitement for what's ahead. Because this fall, we've got a lot to look forward to. Your fall favorites are here.
Goldfish and chips. Together as one. Goldfish crisps. Light and airy. Totally irresistible. Taste how Goldfish does chips.
Sunday, unleash the havoc.
The wheel has spun and it is spoken.
With not one,
and a lot of action going down,
but 2 championship rematches.
Williams and Page are going to dance with the devil for the NXT Championship. The North American title will be defended at Halloween Havoc. Tables, ladders, and scares.
And for the first time ever, Julia and Stephanie Vaquer team up to battle Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade.
This is a dream tag team matchup.
I love it. It's Halloween Havoc.
Guys, I'm here with the world heavyweight champion and man who has his sights set on becoming the first ever crown jewel champion. Of course, I'm talking about the ring general, Gunther. Gunther, do you have a response to Cody Rhodes' invitation to come to SmackDown this Friday?
You know what I don't understand? And Cody does it every single time. He drags the people closest to him into his business matters. Mentioning his daughter as his reason why was totally unnecessary. That guy, I think, just loves the drama. Has nothing to do with his family, but it has everything to do with a generational champion versus champion match for the newly established Crown Jewel Championship. And it's also on the winner to establish the legacy for that new championship. And no disrespect, Cody is a fantastic champion. He's on top of his game right now. But if we're all honest, the title that he's holding, that legacy has been established long before his time. I think he's just one of many. Unlike me, I am one of one. Everything I touch turns into gold. So yes, I will be in Brooklyn on Friday.
Thank you.
You relax your shoulders. Take it easy. Ain't nobody walking in here to smack you up. At least not yet. I got no issue with you anymore, man. My issues were with the Judgment Day. I handled that. So now, it's only fair I should get back what I should have never lost in the first place. Yo, before you say anything, I ain't looking for a handout. I'll earn it just like I earn everything else. So go to Crown Jewel, handle your business. When you come back, you are gonna have a problem with me. Matter of fact, you're gonna have a big problem when I once again become El Campeón.
Okay. El Campeón. Good for you.
Damian Priest.
It will be good for me.
They were 12 days away from Crown Jewel. And you know the task for Gunther against Cody, but then Damian Priest. So from one former champion seeking his own title to another, there's Braun Breaker. And you see right there, he's back in Philly back in the spring. NXT Stand and Deliver, his only match here in Philadelphia, he won that. What we were referencing about becoming a second-time IC champion, there's the list of the active multi-time Intercontinental title winners. Braun Breaker now, just sit back, have to have great patience while your opponent's tidal wave of hype gathers. It has turned into an unequaled appreciation tour, rallying high point every time Jey Uso enters an arena, and now as a champion. Philadelphia is ready to yeet. And this has been the battle cry that has fueled him. And you listen to the uber popular yeet and those lyrics, they're not just words. It's just me, Oos. It's on me now, Oos. And that's what has made this so special. He alone earned every bit of it, his way, on Jay's terms. And the love these fans are showing, it reflects that.
He on his own, along with about 15,000 yeeters,
yes,
pulling him along to victory. And boy, oh boy, is he going to need every single one of them if he's going to be victorious once again against the badass former champ, Braun Breaker.
A month ago tonight in Southern California, he finally captured it, singles glory. And now, the rematch. For the official introductions, here's Lillian Garcia.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, and his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, main event, Jey Uso!
That is what is on the line. It means so much to Jey Uso, the Intercontinental Championship. He won it back on September 23rd. And Wade Barrett, I offer this to you because it's been puzzling to try to get a handle on Braun Breaker, the badass, lately. So Jey takes the belt on the 23rd. A week later, we're broadcasting Monday Night Raw. And Braun comes out and everybody thinks, okay, here we go. They're going to get after it again. And instead, the two shook hands. Then Jey had the title defense against Xavier Woods, and Braun's attacking everybody. And that's been going on.
Yeah, I spoke to Braun about that. He said he felt disrespected when he shook Jey's hand 1 week after losing the championship. Didn't feel that the respect he gave Jey was reciprocated. And as a result, decided to do a 180. Well, he needs a 180 in a hurry in this match because Jey Uso takes immediate control. This one continues on Raw.
Meet R1S. Meet Room for 7. Meet 410 miles of range. Meet Electric Adventure. Meet Rivian.
My pledge is simple. I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. It's the bad guys getting what they deserve. Feels good to be back in the game.
I'm your new lieutenant. I don't need you to like me. I need you to listen to me.
Am I in trouble? Should you be?
I'm not giving up on this case. I'm just getting started.
Law and Order Thursday, new on NBC and Peacock.
Your Hershey's?
back in the fire line as fast as possible. Out here's a free man.
Got your shot at the Edgewater training program.
You don't get to be a solo operator anymore. I'm ready to claim my legacy as a firefighter.
Ooh, cocky. Cocky's good.
We started this together, so how do we end it?
Fire Country. New episode on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
It's mesmerizing. Cleaning that greasy mess with Dawn Platinum.
And not even scrubbing.
Well, fluff my feathers. It cuts through the slimy stuff better than their old dish soap, removing 99% of grease. That's why only Dawn is trusted to save wildlife.
Amazon fall favorites are here. Save on fashion, home, beauty, and more. Shop Amazon fall favorites now.
Hair buckle bears. Ooh, I love these. The ones where I chew it, the fruitier and fruitier it gets. I'm gonna sit this one out. It tastes too good.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold.
NyQuil Vapor Cool?
It's NyQuil plus a rush of Vicks Vapors.
NyQuil Vapor Cool, the vaporizing nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, best sleep with a cold medicine.
Hi, I'm Damian Clark. I'm here to help you understand how to get the most from Medicare. If you're eligible for Medicare, it's a good idea to have Original Medicare. It gives you coverage for doctor office visits and hospital stays. But if you want even more benefits, you can choose a Medicare Advantage plan, like the ones offered at Humana. Our plans combine Original Medicare with extra benefits in a single convenient plan with $0 or low monthly plan premiums. These plans could even include prescription drug coverage with $0 copays on hundreds of prescriptions. Plus, there's a cap on your out-of-pocket costs. Most plans include dental, vision, even hearing coverage. There are $0 copays for in-network preventive services and much more. Get the most from Medicare with a Humana Medicare Advantage plan. Call today to learn more. Remember, annual enrollment for Medicare Advantage plans ends December 7th. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
Some of the best fans at all here in Philly. That is what is on the line. The Intercontinental Championship. Jey Uso, title defense against Braun Breaker. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you here. And Wade, all the family history attached to this belt for Jey. The fifth member of his family, an extended family, to have the IC title. That includes his father, Rikishi, who has expressed incredible pride in recent media visits. More than just the weight of a title for Jey, there is legacy attached. There is family pride attached.
There's also the fact that it was 18 years in the making for Jey Uso to finally ascend to the top of that mountain and win his first singles championship, but defending it maybe a much bigger proposition. Kind of caught Braun Breaker by surprise with that victory 4 weeks ago. It's very hard to catch a man by surprise twice.
Breaker's been in control for the majority of the early going here in this championship match. 4 weeks ago, he lost this belt, now trying to regain it.
It speaks volumes to the hard-wearing nature of Braun Breaker. He really was hit by a blitz-style attack by Jey Uso from the off, but as tends to happen in Braun Breaker matches, he does not stay down for long.
So interesting when you size up rematches, Wade. They're all different. Sometimes they can be an extension of where the first match left off. Other times, much can be learned and adapted. How do you read that with Braun Breaker with what you've been seeing?
I think Braun Breaker's ego was hurt by the fact he lost that championship. He genuinely believed he was indestructible. That has now served as huge motivation to right a perceived wrong in the mind of Braun Breaker, and that really is nightmare fuel for Jey Uso. And Braun Breaker's just having it all his own way right now. And we've seen Jey Uso take a hell of a lot of beatings over the years and bounce back but there is very little sign of life in the body of Jey Uso at this point in the matchup.
Especially the damage that has been done to his lower back. You saw him reaching for it there. The knees were driven in. He was sent into the buckles. He has been targeting that lower back. Now Jey Uso, potentially a rallying moment here with a series of right hands.
Just hear this crescendo of yeeting around us. Clearly helping Jey Uso, but Braun Breaker does not give a damn what they want.
Oh boy, and the arrogance of Breaker as he was in the cover. And we've seen this before out of him.
A lot of people would call that a mistake. I wouldn't.
Why?
I can promise you Braun Breaker was not going to get a 3 count there. He knows full well that Jey Uso would have kicked out on that. And he's mocking Jey Uso, causing damage to the psyche of Jey Uso. Yeah, you're the champ, but you're simply not on my level. That's the message.
The former Intercontinental Champion. Won the title defeating Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. But then now here's the cover with the hook of the leg, and Jey does indeed kick out.
Well, this is just turning into a highlight reel performance from Braun Breaker thus far, who is having way too much fun for a man who lost his championship 4 weeks ago and now has the opportunity to win it back.
Look at this level of athleticism. He is dynamic, explosive, strong, powerful, and just twitchy. Just a quick twitch athlete.
Game-changing athlete. That level of power, that level of unbridled menace, bouncing around the ring, who can do things you're not supposed to be able to do with that level of muscle mass on your frame.
A good parry and counter from Jey. And the biggest right hand of all.
Just clock clean to the jaw of Breaker, who fell hard. Jey struggling.
Jey perhaps looking for the hip attack, but it turns into a kick opportunity against Braun. And now up top.
This has been much better from Jey Uso, who tends to struggle in the early goings of matches. The less he thinks in there, the more he works off instinct, the better Jey Uso tends to get.
Breaker looking for the superplex as Jey tries to neutralize that effort. And here he comes.
That's just unfair.
Oh, top rope Frankensteiner by Braun Breaker into the cover for the title again. But the kick out, and you can see the disappointment as Breaker nailed that Frankensteiner.
The long-awaited family getaway. Everything's perfect until the power and heat go off. Luckily, Dad's a gearhead and sprang into action. Mom just got back from snowshoeing and never planned to take off her layers. Carter just got back from the mountain. He'll stay in his kit for the rest of the night. And Julia might have forgotten her jacket. But at least she has base layers and a dog for warmth. Make the most of this holiday season. With the right gear, there's no such thing as a bad day. Gear up for whatever this winter, only at backcountry.com. It's a holiday.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value, plus no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade GMC.
Hi, I'm Greg. I live in Bloomington, Illinois. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. Some people say, why should I take Prevagen? I don't have a problem with my memory. Memory loss is not something that occurs overnight. I started noticing subtle lapses in memory. I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. It's helped my memory. It's helped my cognitive qualities. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription.
When you know where something comes from, you know everything about it. When you discover Bull & Branch bedding, you uncover the most extraordinary feeling of comfort and care. We prioritize toxin-free organic cotton. We pay and treat people fairly, all in pursuit of the most natural softness possible. From the first touch of Bull and Branch bedding, you feel the difference. Experience the difference at bullandbranch.com.
Heather likes things smooth. So when she had a rough time getting a weight loss appointment, she came to us. Through Ro, she connected with a provider online and got a GLP-1 prescription. Now she's on her way to losing 20% of her weight in a year with diet and exercise.
Now that's smooth.
We got you, Heather. See if you qualify at ro.co/TV.
Ron Breaker had the IC title for just 51 days. That's the second shortest completed title reign since March of 2022. Now he's looking to get it back. In control here against Jey Uso in this title defense here in Philly.
Both men are hurting in a big way. Arguably, Jey more than Braun.
Oh! Jey comes up with the spear out of nowhere. The hook of the leg to retain. And the kick out as Braun Breaker survives.
Oh, somehow just enough left in the tank of the challenger Braun Breaker after it looked like Jey Uso's Intercontinental Championship reign was hanging in the balance. That is the danger. That is the threat of Jey Uso. That is what took him to the title in the first place. It wasn't quite enough there. But still.
The heck is Jey looking out off to the side? As is the crowd.
There's a commotion out here.
Oh my. Solo Sikoa, the new tribal chief. He comes out with a Yeet t-shirt for Big Brother. Flanked by Jacob Fatu, his enforcer. And he says, no, we bought tickets to be here in Philadelphia.
Overtly, he's here to support his brother Jey Uso.
We saw the exchange that they had on Friday night when Jey rejected efforts, and now in the middle of a championship title defense, he's engaging with Solo.
What are you doing here? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you win. What you doing here? I'm trying to help you win the belt. What you want? Hey, that's between me and you. I'm trying to help you. What you want? Look out.
And now back to business with Braun Breaker.
Solo made it quite clear he's here to help Jey. Jey told him previously, I want nothing to do with you. I just want the family back together. What a massive distraction that was just when Jey Uso had taken control of the match.
And Jey able to turn things around and slams Breaker.
Oh, wow. Skull first to that steel ring post. Oh, now Tonga Loa. They're everywhere.
Oh, super kick to Tonga Loa as he takes him over the barrier.
Now Tama Tonga's here too.
And he eats a super kick as well.
Again, overtly, at least at first, trying to help Jey Uso. Jey Uso wanting none of it.
Here's over again. It's Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu in the midst. And now he's over the barrier.
Oh my God. You don't listen, Will. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, Will. What do you mean trying to help you? You're not listening. I told you. Listen. I told you. Okay? Come back to that, man. All right? All you got to do is be the one. All you got to do is be the one.
Oh, super spear! Wipes out Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa shoved Jey Uso out of the way of that spear.
As Jacob Fatu looks on the Samoan Werewolf. Braun Breaker, the former champion, now title challenger.
Inadvertently taking out Solo Sikoa.
Oh, and a huge knee to Jey Uso.
Braun Breaker doesn't care. Braun Breaker just wants his Intercontinental Championship back.
No doubt.
That may well be about to happen.
And now, Jacob Fatu has entered the fray. The two of these men face to face.
Glass.
Oh, and Jey comes flying. Fatu's over her announce desk. Jay and Breaker are laid out on the floor.
What an absolute mess. Everywhere you look, bodies strewn around the ringside area. The two men who are supposed to be out here competing for the Intercontinental Championship.
So the Bloodline arrives. Bodies are laid out. Breaker is down. Jay's thinking Uso splash and a title defense. He eats the knees to the gut.
Well, both men will be well advised to put this one to bed as soon as possible. This might be it.
Super spear was missed. Super kick is landed. And another.
Jey Uso about to get out of dodge. Spear.
Jey Uso closing in on a massive title defense in this rematch. Uso splash. Hooks the leg to retain. Oh my! What a kick out. How after that?
The perfect splash. It was all stacked in favor of Jey Uso. This was supposed to be it. Jey Uso was supposed to be home and dry.
And now Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa up there on the apron. And Adam Pearce is saying, hey, we've got a championship match that needs to be decided.
Well, what a roller coaster for Jey Uso. This should be over. Finally, the Tongan's getting taken out of here. And the championship match continues.
So Pearce and officials cleaning things up. The Bloodline interrupting this Intercontinental Championship match that Jey Uso thought he had won. Landed the Uso splash, but somehow, deep down, the fire within Bron Breakker to kick out.
To have done all of that and to have still not secured the...
Oh, Jacob Fatu! Back up on his feet! And he does damage to Jey Uso. Samoan drops onto the desk with an already badly damaged lower back of the champion.
And to be clear, the referee concerned with Adam Pearce and the Tonga missed the entire thing.
As Bron Breakker rises to his feet.
Bron Breakker saw the whole thing. He's licking his chops.
The Samoan werewolf, Solo's enforcer, Jacob Fatu, may have just altered this championship match. Bron Breakker tosses Jey Uso back in the ring.
Jey Uso looks done already.
23 miles an hour when he hits those ropes, and the super spear is landed. The badass to win back the belt. He has done it.
Here's your winner and new Intercontinental Champion, Bron Breakker.
And to think, Wade Barrett, how much that championship meant to Jey Uso. He was trying to stay out of all the family issues. And in the end, the Bloodline involves themselves like that.
Well, Solo Sikoa's message has to be, it didn't have to be that way, Jay. We came down to help you, and you threw it back in the face of the Bloodline. This is the game-changing moment. Jacob Fatu with the super kick, and the Samoan drop on the table behind the referee's back, followed by this speed check spear from Bron Breakker, like taking candy from a baby, and how heartbreaking for Jey Uso.
Bron Breakker is the Intercontinental Champion again. What a night from Philly.